hardcore boxing fans out there, how are you doing? Big Porky here, the voice of hardcore boxing, and I hope you've subscribed as well, or they're coming to pay you a visit.
Porky tells it like it is. If you don't like it, don't watch it. The talkers and the smoky bacon walkers.
Hello all you hardcore boxing fans out there, how are you doing? It's Russ here from Porky's Corner. Today I'm joined by Michael Theo from Essex. How you doing, Mickey? What's been happening?
Just the usual, Russ.
Usual.
That's what I keep saying. It's the usual, mate. It's just happens, you know.
Have you seen anything from your nemesis, Big John Fury?
Have I seen anything? I've seen something on Instagram the other day. He's doing a little bit of stone, what's it called?
Gold Star Promotions.
Gold Star Promotions, yeah. Apparently he's some sort of gangland enforcer. Is that right? They were making him out to be?
I don't care if he says it or not, it's true. I don't take your mate. See that? Want it ramming straight down your throat. I don't want to talk about your rubbish. Get off. Pat wins world titles and my son Tyson proved it.
From a long bloodline of fighting men.
Pop, pop, bang! On the floor. End of. Give me them belts back where you stole them, you bum.
A former bare knuckle and professional boxer and renowned gangland enforcer. Boxing coach and trainer to son Tommy, and father to one of the sport's most recognizable figures, heavyweight world champion Tyson Fury.
One of the great heavyweight performances I have ever seen.
The Gypsy King has done it! The best heavyweight in the world!
He's a man who never mixes his words, so come and listen to the stories old and new from the man himself.
They don't want to hear the truth. They want to lie, switch on Coronation Street.
I will bet every pound I got.
There's only one winner. The Beast. The Gypsy King.
Gold Star Promotions bring you Big John Fury, The Truth UK Tour.
I said it, quit. I said it. No believe in John Fury.
I saw the video.
Or was it a gangland chicken? Was it a gangland chicken?
I don't know, but
What's all that about? Enforcer? He ain't no enforcer. He enforces chickens to fucking sit down and lay down. Like a lame chickens, doesn't he? What sort of fucking enforcer that? What a load of bollocks, I've heard. Eh? Enforcer? Well, now he's telling the old Bill he's an enforcer. That's a clever move, isn't it? Eh? He's an enforcer for the fucking chickens down the road. The fucking chicken.
I've never heard anything about John being a gangland enforcer. I've heard about him being a journeyman boxer who fought my friend Neil Malpass for the central area, but not heard anything about him being a gangland enforcer. That's something like, you know, your Freddie Foremans and Billy Hills and Crays and Richardsons. They're gangland enforcers, aren't they?
Well, meant to be.
I don't know. I mean,
maybe he's a gangland coward. That sounds better, doesn't it? Does that sound better?
I don't know, but there's something needs to happen, doesn't it? With because it's like.
Yeah, you're right. Go on, Russ. You carry on, man. I'm butting in. Sorry.
Sorry, I haven't got a problem with any man making a few quid, but it looks like they've got loads of. He's going on tour around country.
He ain't coming to London, though, is he?
No,
nah.
But it looks like he's going on tour around the country.
Yeah.
And he's going to be telling Jack and Ori stories, don't it? Because my phone's been read up this morning with people from Manchester and surrounding area. Gangland enforcer.
Russ, did you get the tickets? Did you sort the 2 tickets out for me and you?
Are we going to go visit him? Are we going to go watch
We're going to go visit him and give him questions in front of the crowd, I think.
Which one we're going to?
We can't tell people that.
All right. Well, okay. I don't think we'd be welcome, would we, mate?
We'll put a couple of wigs on, right? Couple of fucking big round glasses. We'll be enforcers.
I don't know, but look, if he's going to get a few quid out of telling stories, good luck to him. I ain't got a problem with anyone getting a few quid out of the job. But,
listen, how much can you earn? You earned £3,000 the last one, yeah? Come out and fight me, you earn fucking £3 million. What the fucking about with fucking bollocks for? Load of shit.
3 million, mate. Think it does that? Do you think it does that?
He's only £3,000. He's going to earn fucking £3 million. So what's his problem? Stop all the bullshit, going to all these seminars, yeah, and talking a load of at your backside, basically, yeah, yeah. Gangland enforcer. Think about it. You are a gangland enforcer. You gangland the chickens, yeah, and the cowards. You put them all together and you look after them and wrap them round and keep them away. Hey.
You know what the word gangland enforcer? When I look at things
That's a
like
naughty
that,
word. That's a naughty word. That is. You can't be labelled one of them unless you are one of them. Yeah, and to be one of them, you need bollocks. You need guts. You need something that's beyond the coward. Yeah.
Well, John got obviously all that jail, didn't he? For that, obviously he took Alfie's eye out, didn't he? And that. Alfie's only
What's
a
that mean?
small. Alfie's only a small guy.
We've heard stories about that, haven't we? Eh? Well, it's in black and white. We ain't heard stories. It's in black and white on the newspapers. Yeah, it says it black and white. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Broke down in court and all that. You know, if you're an enforcer, mate, you take it on the chin and carry on. Start marching, mate. Not bawling your eyes in the prison van.
Well, when I did my porridge, I used to read all them books from prison library, you know, Richardson's, Lambiano's, and all them, Albert Donahue, and I read all them books, and to me they were like gangland enforcers because they were going around London and people were getting done in and topped and took away. Freddie Foreman were involved, and he got a 10, didn't he? And blah blah blah. That to me is gangland enforcers. Big John screaming on IFL that he's going to smack Eddie Earn's bum and things like that. That's to me is not a gangland enforcer. So I think people might be getting a little bit drawn in with this Fantasy Island stuff. I don't know. What do you think, mate?
Umar just done an interview with Big John Fury. Well, you should be. He basically said,
I'll stretch him. A long stretch, put him across my knee and spank him like a kid.
Oh, Eddie will see this.
I don't care if he says it or not, it's true.
your reaction? Big John Fury?
You know I'm scared of Big John Fury.
I don't take your bullshit, mate. Sign the document. You've got it in front of you. Sign it. Because we know where you're coming from. Sign the fucking paper. I don't swear. Contracts are there. Sign it. We're ready to go. Enough said about them.
Can he not do it too hard? So, John Fury's going to get his wish. And we're going to have a lot of fun in the build-up to the biggest fight in boxing.
Umar just done an interview with Big John Fury. Well, you should be. He basically said,
I'll stretch him. A long stretch, put him across my knee and spank him like a kid.
Oh, Eddie will see this.
I don't care if he says it or not, it's true.
your reaction?
It's ridiculous to speak on air about, especially about Eddie Earn. Nothing wrong with Eddie Earn. He's doing his job. Yeah. How can you say he signed the fucking contract? And I don't even swear. What fucking talk is that? You're talking like a child, my friend. Grow up. Grow some fucking nuts. Yeah. Some knackers. Yeah. Slagging off Eddie Earn. You should be ashamed of yourself. You so-called gangland chicken, mate. Yeah. Stop, like I say, picking on vulnerable people, you bully. Okay. Stop bully tacting. Bully, mate. Come and bully me. Come and have it with me, mate. See how good you are. Yeah? Gangland enforcer. What a load of bollocks. People are going to go and pay to hear bollocks. I don't know what. I can't work these people out that want to go and see you, mate. If you're someone and you are someone proper, yeah, I respect that. But you're nothing, mate.
I'm washed out, finished.
We just found out who you are, you know. No one would stand up and challenge what I'm challenging. Yeah, there's no one out there done it yet, apart from me. Yeah. I respect the ex-pros, okay, because they just laugh at you. Then that ain't going to happen. Yeah. And if they did step up to you, fucking run a mile or say you've hurt yourself or something. But gangland, don't use them words, mate. In fact, your manager should be sacked for using them words, gangland enforcer. Don't betray yourself for someone, John, when you're not, and you can't even stand up for a little fucking tear up with me. a little fisticuffs, a little fucking few rounds, yeah, as we put it. Few rounds of a fucking punch up. You can't even stand that. What sort of person are you to say you're a Gangland enforcer, or your manager is? Yeah, your manager wants his fight, John. He's scared to tell you. You tell him to shut up and don't get involved. Your manager wants it, and thousands of people that know your manager. Phone never stopped. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah. So think about it, Mr. Gangland enforcer, for the chickens.
Moving on then, Mick, from the adventures of the Gangland enforcer.
Adventures of Tintin.
What will it be
Do you
next
remember
month? Yeah, Adventures of Tintin. What will it be next month? I want a hitman, or I don't know.
Next month, what?
What will he be calling us next month? I don't know it. I think that some people basically can do a John Gotti and just fall in love with themselves. Do you know what I mean? In front of a camera, that's what I think.
You know, and I could probably smash Dana White with one punch.
I don't know. I don't know, but let's wish John well. But John, you know you're not a Gangland enforcer, so stop that, because proper Gangland enforcers in Manchester are like, they're like saying, what is he doing? You're just embarrassing yourself.
What is he doing? And why are you telling someone that you're a Gangland enforcer? Listen, the police will hear about this. They're not stupid, mate. They've got their surveillance and do what they do. This is the biggest thing they look at, YouTube's. Put your name in, see what it's all about. Oh, yeah. Gold Star Promotions are now interviewing or are going to be having seminars held by the one and only Gangland enforcer, Mr. John Chicken Fury. Yeah? They think about Gangland enforcer. We don't know about. Let's check him out. Yeah, that's what they're going to do, John. Don't use them words. Cancel all that bollocks. You're not a Gangland leader. Cancel it. It's putting your name under pressure, mate. You're going to get stick from me, mate. Like stick you get off me. The truth. You're getting the truth out of this mouth. The truth is coming from me. Yeah? And Porky.
Everybody's a Gangland enforcer on social media, on
Russ,
YouTube, aren't they?
Russ, it's like me saying to you on air, Russ, I'm a drug dealer. Yeah?
I know.
Everyone's going to know I'm a drug dealer, isn't it? Same shit. Don't class yourself as something that you're not.
Yeah, I think he's saying he were a Gangland enforcer.
Oh, we were. Oh, what a load of... It doesn't say we were. It says Gangland enforcer.
Oh, is that what the promotion says?
Oh, sorry. We missed the main point. Bare knuckle fighter. What's all that about? He's not a bare knuckle fighter. He's never had a fucking fight.
You mean that 100 grand fight, Mick? That we're in Sun Nose
100 grand, whatever, fucking 20 grand, 2 grand. He's never had a fucking bare knuckle fight. Has he? Another load of bollocks. One, Gangland enforcer, bollocks. Number 2, bare knuckle fighter, bollocks. Number 3, he's an arsehole. That ain't bollocks, that's the truth.
You've got it bad today, Mick, haven't you? You don't want today, mate.
I fucking want one because I want him. That fucking coward that keeps running. You're ashamed to your fucking gypsies, boy. You're ashamed.
Yeah.
You shame your people.
Yeah.
They've lost all respect for you, John. John Fury, they laugh at him now. Mention I made John Fury, they laugh at him. I mean, people were all over Essex. What's happening with that fight? What's wrong with that fella, John Fury?
Yeah.
You know?
You
need to come out and prove yourself.
Do you want to get that phone, Mick? It might be
John. You know what? That John Fury, the Gangland enforcer. Fuck off. Gone.
Was that John?
That was John.
Oh, what's he having to say?
He said, I'm the Gangland enforcer, stop using the fucking name.
Oh God, Mick! Listen, Mick. You and John.
No, wrong number.
You could end up mates, you know, Mick.
Mates, we're best mates.
Honestly,
I want to get to know a Gangland enforcer.
Yeah. Can I be in the present? Can I knock about with you and John when you pile them up so I can inhale?
Well, I don't know about that.
The same breath.
My partner, John. What you want to become? You want to become a Gangland enforcer with us, lot?
Yeah, I'll knock about with you.
Me and my mate John.
Where do you go to learn about being a gangland enforcer, Mick? Do you go to college or do you do a YTS or how do you become?
There's a special college. It's in the chicken farm. Sorry, the chicken farm shed.
I've had a guy ring me today, right? I'm not going to say his name, but he's from Salford, right? And I couldn't understand the word he said. It sounded like a wounded animal on the phone. I went, are you all right? And he went, have you seen it? I said, what? He said, the video I sent you. I saw, yeah, I'd already seen that yesterday. And he said, what a load of rubbish. He said, why has he done that? The Gold Star Promotions one. Hey, listen, you've got to understand this, right? That Spencer Brown's done nothing wrong because he's the manager, isn't he? So he's done no wrong. He's just trying to get a few quid. He obviously, but this gambling enforcer thing, it's not true, is it? We know that.
Don't portray someone that they are when they're not. Don't portray someone that you're a bare knuckle fighter when you're not.
If you shout your mouth off, Mick, on social media about wanting to fight Mike Tyson and Holyfield and Lennox, and you had 100 grand bare knuckle fights and gangland,
you make yourself look like a right fucking prick, didn't you?
Yeah, but eventually, but if you shout it loud enough, it's like Danny Dyer. He can't act for toffee, but he's been in about 50 films. Eventually, you say, "Oh, Danny Dyer, the actor's over there," but he can't act for toffee because he only acts himself, doesn't he? Like Billy Jones. But the point I want to make is that eventually people believe it. People believe it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think people should just come out and tell the truth. It's like me. I come out. Not a lot. I've been in jail. I was a drug addict. Drugs were my best mates for 20 years. I loved them. But other people are not going to do that, are they? They like to add bits on. I mean, I'm not going to mention any names, but I look at some of these things on YouTube, some of these interviews with these gangland enforcers and all this from around the country, and I look at them, and some of them I've been in prison with. They didn't get visits. When I used to keep myself to myself when I first went in jail, as I got older, I used to get big fat visits. People would come up to me and say, "Porky, are you on a fat one today?" And I'd say, "Yeah." And I'd look at all these gangland enforcers, then I look at how they conduct themselves on these interviews, and I think, well, that wasn't right. You're talking that story there, and that was rubbish. But if people do it, they feel better about themselves, so I ain't got a problem with it. But I know John Fury were not a gangland enforcer, and I've seen it, and I thought, I'm embarrassed for John coming out with that, to be honest. But it's one Jack and Ori story after another, isn't it?
I think they're trying to portray John as something that he ain't, basically, which is the truth. They're trying to big him up as he's this big gangland enforcer, bare knuckle fighter, big man, strong man, don't give a fuck about anything. But it's the opposite. Yeah. Honestly, he's better sticking to his Ferrari fucking Rocher, them chocolates. You see the way he got them down, the way he jumped up and he's put his hands up in the air and he goes, yes!
I didn't see that. Oh, they did. Oh, yeah, I think it's it. Didn't Bulminator.
That's the real John Fury.
Didn't Bulminator beat him? Beat his time?
God bless his soul. Yeah, he did. And he done 4 them chili fucking pepper things.
Never.
Yeah.
They're lethal,
yeah.
Now, mate.
Yeah. So it was good. Yeah.
Bless the Bulminator.
I think the promotions behind John are trying to pump him up to something that he ain't. Hence, go there and hear the shit.
Well, go to one of his shows, Mick, and just put it on him outside. That's the best thing to do, isn't it? But you're not going to get paid for that, are you?
Exactly. Listen, it's about raising money for the, good cause at the end of the day. So listen, we can. I can go outside here and put it on someone. What's they going to get me? Nicked.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. This is a challenge. He's saying he's the best 50-year-old, whatever, 54-year-old. Come and fucking prove it. I'm here, mate. No one else has stood up to your plate. I have. Yeah? Because I have got the nuts to do it. Yeah? And I will do it. And I will knock you out. Okay? With some of that. Okay? So come out. You enforcer. Come and enforce me. Let's see if you can do it. Come and enforce me. Come on.
Yeah, like I said, I always thought
enforce me for a good cause, mate, for the NHS. Come on. Do something good in your life, John. This is good for you. This is good for your media, for you. Yeah? Forget Tyson, yeah? You're trying to live on his back, yeah? And try and give it to Eddie Hearn. Don't you feel embarrassed talking to people like Eddie Hearn the way you're talking? You know? Eddie just laughs at him. Did you hear the video? He goes, "Oh, I'm scared of John Fury. But can you do it slowly? Not too hard for me, John, if you do it." he's going to put him over his knee, yeah? And Eddie said, "Can you do it a little bit slowly? Don't hurt me so much."
Eddie would like that, wouldn't he? Nice and slowly while he's being greased up.
Well, yeah, well, what's going on with you and Eddie and whatever you're doing about him? Yeah, you never know, do you?
But yeah, all right then. Well, listen, you still want the fight with Big John Fury, don't you, Mick? Yes?
What do you think?
Of course you do, yeah. Well, if the public keep getting behind you and you make enough noise, I'm sure he'll have to answer certain questions that these Evening with John Fury's is going to do. But John will just say, look, he offered you to fight in the gym in Manchester. Next day, you didn't go and you had your chance. That's what he'll say, won't he, Mick? So
yeah, and he'll quickly move on to the next subject.
All right, then. We'll move on then, yeah.
So all you people going to see this so-called fake gangster enforcer, bare knuckle fighter, don't waste your time. You see a better job when he comes to fight me, if he can, if he will, if it's real.
Yeah.
Save your money for that, not to go and talk some bollocks.
Have you thought about how many rounds you want to fight John over, Mick?
I'll fight him as many rounds as he wants, okay? We can do last man standing. I don't give a monkeys, okay? Because I know what I can do, all right? I'll do it any way he wants. Anyway.
Yeah.
He wants the gloves off, we'll leave the gloves off. He wants the gloves on, we'll leave the gloves. Whatever he wants, I'll go with it. You know?
Yeah. What would you do if John turned up at your car wash and said, "Here, wash my
bag"? Listen. He turns out my car wash, mate. That's personal, yeah?
Yeah.
That's personal. That's it. That's all I've got to say.
Yeah.
Anyone turns up forget John. Anyone turns up my place, want to come at me, it's personal. That's all I've got to say. It's not on. It's not going to be on air. It's personal.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's how it is.
I
would never go to his house and knock on his door because that's personal.
Yeah. What would you think? What do you think the end game is with this? Where do you see it all ended? Is it going to be we're all going to hold hands and sing "We Are the World," or does it end with Big John Fury ripping somebody's head off, or ear, or nose, or something? I don't know. Where do you see all this happening?
Honestly, Russ, I don't know. Last response from Spencer when he done his little shout out, they will fight me. Yeah, that's what he said. So, but listen, they're not coming back. They're not saying nothing. A lot of people saying about it will affect this fight with Tyson. It's got nothing to do with Tyson at the end of the day. Listen, what he does in his world has got nothing to do with the fight against Tyson. A lot of people want to see this fight, yeah? So, he's punching about making it $2 or $3 grand a seminar. Come and fight me, mate. You make a lot more money than that,
Yeah.
Stop fucking about with seminars. Just come and do me first if you can, and then you can do a seminar. If you can do me, if you can't do me, and I'll take care of you, mate. There's no seminars for you. Yeah, be a real man, a correct man.
Yeah.
Am I right, Russ, or what?
Yeah, you just want to fight, don't you?
You do a seminar if you prove yourself to someone, you've done something in life. Yeah. If people say to me, "I want to sit down and do some things," I'm not getting involved. I feel embarrassed trying to do a seminar, Mick Theo, blah, 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 blah. What for? I'm not going to give you that. I'm not that type of person. Yeah? If I was a superstar, well, different story.
Yeah.
People want to see me. They want to send questions and answers. But I do not understand what John Fury is doing behind the scenes, doing seminars. 1, he's not an enforcement. 2, he's not a bare knuckle fighter. 3, he claims he fought someone for $100 grand. Don't even know his name. Don't know what year it was and where it was. So that's your answers.
Maybe he dreamt it.
Maybe he dreamt it as a good one. I think he did dream it. Yeah? So, he gives it all the bollocks about me. I'll tell you apart, I'll do this to you, I'll do that to you. Well, come and do it to me. Yeah?
Yeah.
Stop barking. If you can't fucking bite, stop barking, mate.
Okie dokie. Is there anything else you'd like to add, Mick, after this raging?
What I'd like to add,
What would you like to add?
I think I've said it all, haven't I?
Yeah, you've certainly covered a few. Got a few bit out of your system, Nick, haven't you today? Yeah. Well,
listen, all I've got to say to John is like, forget all the bullshit and all the crap and all the whatever's going on in the world here. This was a pure challenge between me and you, John. Yeah. Just come out and fight me. Accept the challenge, mate. Yeah, which you did. I'm waiting for you to just say, yeah, let's do it. We'll put a little pencil, a little date in 4-6 weeks and move forward, mate. Done it. Let's get it out of our system. Yeah, because it's on my bucket list. Yeah, you are on my bucket list. Yeah. Yeah. So, you know, let's do it. Let's have a little tear up. Let's have a little punch up. Yeah. A few marks and whatever you're going to get, I'm going to get, and let's do it, mate. Yeah. We'll shake hands after you want to shake hands, and we'll have Porky with a nice pint of Guinness. I think you like Guinness, didn't you? We'll have a pint of Guinness ready for you as well. Yeah.
It's black sheep I like. It's beer. Real ale.
Black sheep. Oh yeah, black sheep. Do you remember the snake? Was it a snake bite? Guinness with blackcurrant?
No, that's Red Witch.
Red Witch. I don't know. Down south it was different. I remember years ago. I said, like a bit of that. Guinness with a little bit of blackcurrant. Just took a bit of that sour away from it.
Oh yeah. Do you like Carl Frost drinks Guinness? He only has one can, right?
With a bit of blackcurrant, it's lovely. Yeah. I haven't had it for years. I'll only have half though.
Are you done after that, Mick? You're drunk on half a Guinness.
Listen, if you're not drinking, mate, fucking hell. You know what I mean? Anything, innit?
Are you staggering about, Mick, on half a Guinness?
You never know. I might have half a Guinness before getting a ring.
Oh, right.
I'll be moving better, wouldn't I? I'll be moving better.
You don't want to have what Roy Shaw had. He had that ginseng, didn't he, before he fought Lenny?
Ginseng, what a load of bollocks.
Is it not true that?
Hey?
Is it not true that story that Roy Shaw put out about when he fought?
Well, that's what he said, didn't he? That's what he said. I've seen his videos, you know. But
how many fights do you have?
Roy, I didn't really follow his record up, but listen, rest in peace, Roy. He's a lovely guy. He spent a lot of time with Alan Mortlock on his unlicensed fights coming in the ring, and you know, respect to Roy, a lovely guy. I've met him many times. Roy was Roy at the end of the day, and God bless him, rest in peace. And you know, got nothing better to say about him. He's a good guy.
No,
he's done what he's done at the time.
Mate, I said, how many fights did Roy and Lenny have? Not
oh, sorry, I
Roy
didn't hear that. I had 3.
3 they had, and Roy won how many? 1.
The first one Lenny lost. The second one, I think Lenny won the last 2.
Yeah, 2-1 to Lenny.
Yeah.
Well, didn't Lenny get beat by Cliff Fields?
Cliff Fields, was that a big giant geezer?
Yeah.
No, he beat him.
Oh, I'm sure Lenny's had a few. I'm sure he'd had a few defeats though, but not because Frank Warren mentioned it in a video, but not many people see.
Yeah, well, not that I know of, because I met Lenny sort of mid '80s. So what happened before that, I don't really chase things up and look into what happened in his life before that. But listen, he was a good pal of mine. Worked together, done a lot together, and like I say, we've done a bit of sparring together. And these people that are out there claiming that they're bare knuckle fighters, like I did say in early days with John. Well, why didn't John Fury fight? People like Roy Shaw, Lenny McLean. But then he would say that he was too young for them. He didn't want to take liberties. You know what I mean? Yeah. What a load of bollocks. And it's like the geezer that went to his forgot the guy that done John 2 times, and then he went to John's campsite the 3rd time. Can you remember his name? Oh, it's gone out of my head. Yeah, it's like that guy that done John twice and went to his campsite.
David Campbell. I think you mentioned it before.
I don't know why John was trying to counter what we said, which was the truth. Because that shows another thing, doesn't it? If someone's done you, they've done you. You go back and challenge them. You try and have a straight with them and do them again, didn't you?
Yeah.
You don't because someone's done you. There's no disrespect about it. There's professional people out there fighting for a living, you know, and they get knocked over, they get banged out, they come back and become a better man, don't they? And a lot of times they take it again, don't they? And they become world champion. That's what make them a better person. So all this crap and lies coming from John about, you know, the regional crime squad and the NHS had to scrape him up from the ground, you know, David Campbell, you know. He done you twice, John. You stabbed him in the arm on the second time, dirty player again. Went to your campsite for the third time, yeah, as a gypsy. You shit yourself and didn't come out the campsite. What a letdown, John. What a disgrace you are. And you're meant to be an enforcer. Got no more. I'm lost for words.
You'd have thought with John being a gangland enforcer, he'd have gone and enforced this guy into some grave or something, wouldn't you?
How can you let your family down? For and the gypsy camp you're in, you're meant to be a name, a held up name. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But don't make out you're something where you're not. In this seminar, full of shit bollocks going to come out of you.
Yeah.
Don't do them. Don't put yourself on a deep end making up. If you become someone, you can do it. You can talk about it because you've done it. There's evidence. There's proof. Like most of the other people that do seminars about themselves, life stories about them. They have the backup. They've got the evidence. You have nothing. You have zero. Zit. Nothing.
Okay.
Is that right, Paul?
Yeah, well, there's no footage of John having a fight. We haven't seen any footage, have we? I've seen footage. I went to one of his fights, but we haven't seen any footage of him fighting as bare knuckle or anything, have we? So John's got a copy of him fighting Neil Malpass, hasn't he, from Donny?
I heard Henry Wonder knocked him out as well.
Yeah, he did.
You know about that?
Yeah, I know about
that's the fact. Sorry?
Yeah, I know about that, yeah.
That's a fact. He knocked him out. Spark out.
But Henry Akin, mate, yeah, what you're forgetting though, Henry Akin one day, that was his 11th fight, I think. I think he went on to win a world title.
Oh, he was the bollocks. Yeah, he was good. I think he was the one that was doing a bit of door work, got stabbed, wasn't he? Not a couple of years ago.
I'm not sure, but John has to be given credit for getting him with him because he was a big noise at the time.
Listen, big respect for getting in with him, mate. He was a big man. He was a banger. Big respect. I'll give him respect. Yeah. I'll give respect where it's due.
Yeah.
But not to someone that's fucking full of shit, never had a bare knuckle fight, and denies that David Campbell beat him up. You've got no respect for me. Big respect for fighting a big man, Henry Wonder. Big respect. Yeah. Listen, he probably knocked me out as well that time because he was a source. You know, I think Scott Welsh fought him, didn't he? As well.
What's the source?
I think Scott beat him, didn't he? It was a hard fight.
Mate, you're talking about sauces and that. What sauce we had about Daddy's or HP? You said it was a sauce. Is that like he's a boat race, a face?
Sorry, it was a unit. So I was afraid that it was a unit. He was very tall as well. He must have been like 6'7", wasn't he?
Yeah, 6'7".
He was a big man.
Yeah.
Maybe taller. He was a lump.
Same height.
Very athletic. You know, he was very tall, very agile, and he could move. I remember. But yeah, listen, big respect.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I wish I'd fought someone like that. But listen, I never really got into boxing until later years. You know, and I wish I'd done it from a youngster. But
do you regret, mate, wasting time lifting dumbbells and all that?
I don't regret it because it was part of my life for us. But I wish I'd done what I competed in. I wish. Honestly, I'd rather get into boxing and compete in boxing.
Yeah.
But anyway, it is what it is. You know, I suppose that's more so why the challenge is there for John and me. And you know, maybe something I missed in the early stages, and I want to get out of me now.
Yeah.
You know? That makes sense.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
So that's what it's all about in the day. You know.
So you and John. Right, mate, you and John this summer at an arena, fans back, pay-per-view platform, few tickets sold, some money going to charity. Get at it, sort your beef out, and then go for a pint after. There's nothing wrong with that, is there?
No.
But
I don't have any beef. There's no beef. It's just getting a fight on. I'm just a challenge, like I say to you.
No, but mate, what I'm saying is, what your beef is, your problem at the moment with John is that after all that last year, you've now gone silent, hasn't he, on you?
Yeah.
Which is a shame, isn't it? Because he had a lot to say last year, didn't he, John?
Well, it's a shame on his side because it just shows he's got no arsehole.
Yeah.
If someone ain't coming back out, they've got no arsehole, mate. They don't want it.
Yeah.
Hoping it will go away.
Yeah.
He ain't going nowhere, though, is it, Russ?
No, you're only just starting, aren't you? Oh, we're only getting wound up.
Yeah, just starting, mate. It's a starter.
Okay then, mate. Well, listen, it's been great to have you on today, as always. I hope you're well.
All good, mate. And the same for you.
Yeah, I hope you've blown a bit of steam off.
The steam's never been off. I'm chilled, mate.
All right. Well, listen, thanks for coming on, and we'll get this out in the next couple of days. All right, mate?
Definitely, mate.
Thank
you
you
take care and enjoy the day, because weather's out there is getting better every day now.
Thank you very much.
How was it up north? Good?
Brilliant, mate. Yeah, it's only 3 people in local hospital now with COVID, so that's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, all right, mate.
How are we getting on with the 599s?
Yeah, we're all right. Yeah, we're moving forward. Yeah, moving forward.
That's the main thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, we put it back into a bit of production.
Yeah.
So we're gonna
Is John one of your members?
No, but I know Spencer watches my videos with you because I've heard back. So that's good, isn't it? Yeah. Hi, Spencer. How are you doing, Spencer?
I heard he wasn't too well. Was he? Is he okay, Spencer?
No, he's not been very well from what somebody said. I saw on a forum a couple of weeks ago. He's not been
well. Spencer,
I hope
me
he's
and
all right.
Porky, me and Russ, we wish you well, Spence. And whisper in John's ear, let's get it on.
Turn up.
Turn up.
End off, bum. Right, I'm going. Take care, mate. Cheers, pal.
Don't forget to push the button, $5.99. Subscribe. Porky's channel #1.
Don't have nightmares. Right,
Take care, Russ.
I've got a delivery, mate. Cheers, mate. Cheers, pal.
Message to Big John Fury. Big John, you tried to stop me getting footage of professional fights that you had where you got iced and put to kip. Well, I've got the footage, mate. That's going to be up in a video on Sunday. All right? So, every dog has his day, John. Peace out.